consultants, we are also working to present our case. So the minister needs to give us an answer to all this.
Oh, perfect. So that makes sense.
Why all this is happening to our people? Imagine somebody called me just about 3 hours ago from Nigeria. He's 16 years old. An officer.
KSA, wait. Calm down. We're taking this to YouTube. I'm on YouTube now. Wait, I'm live on YouTube. If you guys are watching, you guys should head to my YouTube channel right away. Like right about now. The conversation is getting hot and I want to take them straight to YouTube, because if you say everything on Instagram, they're not going to jump to YouTube. So I'm going to send you the link where you can join me here, right here on YouTube. Just give me a second. I'll send it to you. I'm just the link is generating. So once it generates, yeah, I have the link now. So I'll send it to you.
So can I share it right on the comment section?
No, because if I share it, anybody can join. Okay. So the link is just for you to come in. Okay. Yeah, so just give me a second. Hi guys, how you doing? Okay, so right now I'm waiting for the immigration consultant, KSA, and today we're talking about the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Canada, the facts, what you guys need to know about it. So in less than 3 minutes, KSA will be joining us live on YouTube, and we would, continue the conversation right here. The link is here. I'm just trying to get it to him, and yeah, we continue here. So tell people to join. If you know anybody that wants to relocate to Canada, tell them to join. If you are here on Instagram, click the link in my bio. That's the link to my YouTube channel, and you can, get to my YouTube channel and get to see what is happening. As soon as I add KSA to my video, then I will what's it called, be here, and then that's what we're going to be talking about, because right now I'm on YouTube and I have people watching me. So for you here, please come here. Once KSA joins, I'm going to put the full link to this video on YouTube, so anybody that clicks the link in my bio will come straight to our live. So in the next 3 minutes, you guys are going to be able to, if you're already subscribed to my channel, then if you go to my channel, you'll see me right now on YouTube. My channel is Ari Akin Babala on YouTube. So once you go there, you go live. But if you go to the link in my bio, click it in the next 2 minutes, then you will come straight into my YouTube channel. So KSA, I have to go now. Catch you on YouTube now.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone, see you on YouTube. One second. How you guys doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. This tech life, it's not easy. This tech life. It's not an easy stuff. Yeah, so while we're waiting for KSA, you guys jump into the comment section. Let me know where you are repping. Let me know where you're watching from. And I just want everyone to connect and stay connected. Stay connected, people. Stay connected, people. Stay connected, my people, my family. Just stay connected. Stay connected. Stay connected. Share this video. Tell people to join. There's so many misconceptions about the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Canada where people don't even really know, the truth about it. And a lot of people are being misled, especially people in Nigeria. And, people say, oh, pay X amount of money. I will do this for you. I'll get you to Canada in a jiffy. And, it's all fake. It's all lies. So the best thing is, for you to hear from a professional, from an immigration consultant, somebody who will tell you the truth and will let you know if what you've been hearing is really true. So let's hear from KSA. Let's hear from KSA. He will be joining me in a second. Yeah. So KSA, we're waiting for you. We are waiting for you. Okay, so KSA is here. So KSA is right here now. Hey.
Yeah, Rika, yeah.
Yeah. So what's up?
Okay, I'm good, very good. So before
I can't hear you clearly. It's a bit faint.
So can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. So I'm going to send you the link for people who want to join. Like, you want to send this, you want to send it to people who want to join. I've sent you the link, because that link I sent to you was just for you. Can you hear me?
Okay.
So I've sent you the link on your WhatsApp. So you can pause. You can pause for you can go there and send the link to the people you want to send it. So I'll wait for you. It won't cut off.
Okay then. Okay.
So I'll just wait for you. So everyone watching, share this video. Tell your friends to join us. Tell your family to join us. If you know anyone who wants to relocate to Canada and they don't know how to, you can also tell them to join us. KSA is going to be sharing some information for us today. Because everyone keeps saying, oh, Arike, how will I do this? How will I do that? And now this is an opportunity to hear from a professional. This is the time when people should join. Do. KSA has gone off. I'm sure he'll soon be back. Share this video. Tell everyone to join us. Tell everyone to join us, especially people who want to come here, whether it is for school or for whatever reasons. Tell them to join us. KSA, if you're watching, click the link back. You can join back. Click the link back. You can join back. We're waiting for you so that we can kick this off. Kick it off. Kick it off. Hey, give it. Hey. We're going to start when we're 30 people. When there are 30 people watching, I see there are 26 people. I think we can move the numbers up to 30. So please share this video. Tell people to join. Tell your friends to join. Tell your family members to join. We can be 30. If we can be 26, we can be 30. What do you guys think? 26 right now? We can be 30. Okay, so KSA is back. KSA, you're back now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I said we're 26 right now, and I believe we can be 30. So I feel like we can start off when we are 30. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine. But so before
let's wait for the numbers to get up to 30. So while we're waiting, KSA, I mean, I know all I need to know about you, but for people who don't know KSA Immigration, can you please just tell them about your consultancy, your immigration consulting firm, and then a little bit about yourself and all the provinces that you are licensed? Because I'm not you, but I brag about you. So you have bragging rights. Let them know. Let them know.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So my name is Samsudin Ademola Kazim. A regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and I am the principal consultant for KSA Immigration Consulting Services Limited, based in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And my membership number is R535675. So basically, we offer legal immigration services to those that want to relocate or migrate to Canada. So
okay.
Some of the services we offer they include permanent residency program, temporary residency program, which includes study permits, visiting to Canada, and also we also offer family sponsorship program. Then we also help in getting reconsideration done. So these are some of the things. Also, we are also into business of immigration. If you want to invest in Canada, business immigration, and so many other pathways available to migrate to Canada. So that is what we do. And so we are licensed federally to represent applicants with Immigration Canada, but we don't have license with Quebec. So we can represent clients that want to migrate to Quebec.
So that's the only place where you don't have a license.
That exactly. So we can't. That's the only place we don't have license. So we are also licensed with government of Saskatchewan. So we have our license with them. So we also have we are also registered with Prince Edward Island, because for a consultant to represent any client at Prince Edward Island, you need to be authorized by Prince Edward Island. So we are authorized with Prince Edward Island, and all other province we are licensed to work with them at the federal level. So so we are good to go. So that's all about. And KSA, so I migrated to Canada in 2015, and I am Canadian now. So, and I can tell you I'm enjoying the feelings, and I've actually helped a lot of families to migrate to Canada. So as in a lot. So and our record speaks for us, and currently we are working with to ensure that everything from start to finish. Lots of families currently as well that want to migrate to Canada, not only from Nigeria. So we have clients from UK, we have clients from Kenya. In fact, we have clients from some of the eastern country in Africa as well. So we are growing, and we hope to grow rapidly as well. So, and also in Canada, we support those that want to lodge in their application in Canada as well. So basically, we're making some good remark in the industry.
That's so good. I'm so proud of you. Well done. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, Harike. Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah,
perfect.
Thank you.
No worries.
So before we go to today's topic, there's something that's so burning that currently I'm not happy about.
What's that?
High rate of study permit refusal for Nigeria.
Yeah, that's what you were saying on Instagram earlier on.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me give you just a snapshot of what happened. Between Wednesday and Friday, 15 Nigerians called our office to tell us they were refused study permit visa. So they apply on their own and they got refused. And when they sent the refusal to us, imagine 13 of them came back to the same reason out of 15. So it's so annoying that somebody's not doing his work as an officer. Some of them don't even check the file. Okay, there was a lady that reached out to me. She submitted the application September 15 and she got refused September 17.
Wow.
Just 2 days.
Just 2 days.
2 days. So you want to tell me you've checked our application in 2 days? So that means you don't have any other work to do. So and it's just crazy.
So there must be some sort of bias where
exactly.
They've seen that this application is coming from a Nigerian in Nigeria, and
That's
they don't even want to bother checking, to see if the person is qualified or not qualified. but they just already have that bias and think, no way, you cannot come to Canada.
Because I can substantiate that, because okay, I have somebody from one of the highlands, the person have 40 years old and apply from the highland with no foreknowledge of just only school starts.
Okay.
And they approve the person in principle.
Wow.
40 years old with school starts was approved in principle from an highland. And somebody from Nigeria is 16 years old. 16 years old.
Was
the parents
refused.
have paid the full tuition paid, everything. You refuse the student, claiming that you don't sure the boy is going to be returning to Nigeria.
Wow.
A 16 years old, fresh from the school, had an excellent result. You refuse the person.
And you know,
it doesn't add up.
It doesn't make sense, because with a 16-year-old, you know, the question of what have you been doing all these years will never come up, you know, like, why are you just deciding to go to school? Unlike somebody who is 40, who only has school set, like it does. It honestly doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up.
It doesn't add up at all. But anyway, myself and some of the group of consultants in Canada that are Nigerians, we're trying our best. We're going to be forwarding our case to the minister, because the minister needs to look into this.
Yeah.
And we're going to be involving the Nigerian High Commission to Canada. They just have to look into this. And also, this is also affecting our business as well as a consultant. Because if, for example, as a consultant, you put in an application, it's being rejected, your brand is going to be going down.
Definitely.
You don't know what you are doing. That's what you are telling us. Some consultants don't know what they are doing, and totally is unacceptable. Before a consultant will put in an application, the consultant will have verified and check that everything is okay. So now an officer coming back with grounds for refusal, like purpose of visit.
It doesn't even
enough financials. You know, all those things is not. I don't know how it's
doesn't make
for this guy. So, but I'm going to be on this. To be honest, I'm going to take this up to any point. They need to be fair to Nigerians. Okay, imagine. Let's go back. We have Vietnamese, Indian, Senegal, Morocco, China on SDS, Student Direct Stream. And Nigeria, that's equally contributing same quota as these people, you can't put them on the SDS list as well. It's unfair. It's totally unfair.
So what's the criteria for being on that list? What's the criteria?
I don't know the criteria. Okay, if you're on that list, they ask you to have in Canada, you do an investment fund of 4,000 Canadian dollars.
How much? 4,000?
Submit your documents.
How much did you mention? Sorry, I didn't get you.
10,000
Canadian dollars. Okay.
10,000 Canadian dollars. 10,000.
10,000, yeah.
Yes. Have 10,000 as investment fund in Canada with a Canadian bank. Put in your papers and submit your English test. This is all. Most of them are getting approval. They are getting approval. So why can't Nigeria be on that list? That is my question. Oh, what's stopping Nigeria from that list? So they need to tell us all this. They just have to tell us.
KSA, I can't hear you again.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you. Yeah, you're back on. You're back on. I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
So basically, somebody just needs to help us in this situation. They need to be fair to Nigerians. Yeah. Because we are growing the economy here. We are bringing money to the schools. And that's why the schools are growing as well. They should stop all these flimsy excuses. But anyway, myself and some of my colleagues, we're going to be taking it up. So if it's for me to fly to Ottawa, I'm going to fly to Ottawa until I get justice for Nigeria.
That's a very good cause that you're advocating for. It's very good. And I mean, whatever I can do to lend my voice, I'm more than, happy to lend my voice to that cause, because it doesn't make any sense, for Nigerians to be blacklisted for anything in the world. I mean, look at Canada. Nigerians are here and we're doing well. Nigerians are in
exactly.
Yeah, so Nigerians are coming here and they're thriving. So we're not a country where, we're just coming to Canada to take. We're giving back and we are thriving. Like, our people are doing very well. And, we're actually very honest people.
That's correct.
We're honest people. So, and we're hardworking. We're hardworking people. And Canada loves hardworking people.
That's correct.
So Nigerians should be like on the top 5 or top 3 of the list of countries where they should want to, grant study permits, because Nigerians will even pay. Nigerians pay their school fees. They pay. They don't joke with that. They pay. So, most people who are coming here to school are not going to come here and say, oh, they want to just come and hustle and work. Most people who are coming here,
exactly.
They can actually afford to pay. Their parents can afford to pay their school fees, and there's no reason why they should be denied. There's no reason. And
That's
also
correct.
For the fact that there's actually a pathway for them to become permanent residents in the country after school. So that these people who are coming here legitimately as students, once they finish their education and they want to work or whatever it is, they would go through the right process. They'll go through the right channel, as against being dodgy or trying to do dodgy things, or get citizenship in a very dodgy manner. So I hope they can address
exactly
that. Yeah. And I like that you and your colleagues are speaking out against it, because a lot of times things happen and they just keep happening and nobody says anything. So the fact that nobody is saying anything,
that's correct.
the cycle continues. They just keep doing it and it keeps going on and on. So I like that you've been able to catch it, and you guys are ready.
Arike, I'm going to tell you this. and I'm going to promise Nigerians out there, myself and my colleague, we're going to get to this. I'm not going to leave it. I'm not going to leave this, because although this is just so bitter, why would an officer just be refusing people that have genuine intention to come and study? They've paid. On what ground? On what basis? I don't just still get it. But honestly, I'm going to fight this to the last. I'm going to fight this to the last. If it is true, if it's going to cost me my citizenship as a Canadian, I'm going to get justice for them. Honestly.
KSA.
I'm not going to stop.
Don't let it cost you your citizenship, please.
No, I have a right as I have a right as a Canadian to fight for Canadian and to fight for others. So they can't take that far away from me or from any one of us. We have the right. So what we are asking for, they just need to be fair to us.
Definitely. You're speaking up, you're speaking up about the injustice.
That's what we are asking.
Yeah, it's good.
If anybody in Canada,
KSA, I can't hear you again.
Listen, Arike.
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. It's good.
If I want to come to study and an officer deem it fit that this person qualify, you need, once you come to Canada to study and the officer deem it fit that you do not meet the requirement, that must be fair, and let the person know, I'm not giving you this because of this reason. Not just coming up with R216 and just using that as a blanket visa for everybody. It's not.
So what's the meaning of R216?
Okay, R216 simply means, I'm just going to, in a layman's term. So R216, what is R216? I have about 7 listed document, no, 6 listed document there. So I'm just, for example, purpose of visit is one of them.
Okay.
Then you must have an admission from a school. is one of them.
Okay.
So, so again, your travel history and family tie is also tied to 216. Family tie back home or in Canada is tied to 216.
Okay.
Then you must be medically examined. It's also tied to 216.
Right.
So come on, why are they doing this to people? For God's sake.
Okay.
So nonetheless, so I'm going to be working with my colleague. So we can go to. So let's go to today's topic, and we'll be good. Let's just go to today's topic.
Okay. Perfect. So nicely said. Thank you. Thanks. But please keep your citizenship, okay, KSA.
Don't worry, Arike. Nothing's going to happen to me. I'm a Canadian. Nothing's going to happen to me. In Canada, justice is number one. So don't worry. Nothing's going to happen to that. They can't take that away from me.
KSA.
They cannot take that away from me.
KSA.
No, they've got to be fair to people. They've got to be fair to everybody. They should use the same yardstick for everybody. So if Canada is at the front of justice all the time, so why doing this to others? That's my question. Okay, for example, let me tell you something. There's somebody reached out to me. She did our immigration and applied as a lawyer. And lawyer is a master's equivalent under the express entry program. Now, West assessed the person as 2 or more degree. And the officer come back, rejected the application, stating that the law degree the person has from Nigeria is not equivalent to master's, based on what West assessed the person has.
Yeah, but the officer is correct.
We filed a reconsideration.
KSA, the officer is correct. The officer is correct. Do you know why I said that? You know why I said that? I also studied law in Nigeria and I'm a lawyer. So as and I've done a video about this before. As a lawyer in Nigeria, if you don't have a master's, you should assess your credentials with IQAS. IQAS will assess IQAS will assess your degree. You don't even need to assess your law school. IQAS will assess your law degree as a professional degree. So with that, when you go into the pool, when you go into the express entry pool, you will get points for masters simply because you have been evaluated as a professional in that field. I did my evaluation with IQAS and I also did with West. I did with West because I thought West would be faster. So I evaluated my law school and my degree, and West ended up coming about 7 months after, but IQAS came 3 months after, and that was what I used. So West came when I didn't even need it, and it was 2 or more degrees. So if that was what I used, my scores would have dropped. But now I'm happy I did West, because now when I'm going to start my law certification process here in Canada, I don't need to get my transcript again from law school in Nigeria, which took a really long time. All I need to do is get West to send everything to them here in Canada. So I'm happy I did West. But ideally, West will never. For me, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, because if IQS can evaluate you as a professional without even your law school, and then you're now evaluating law school and your university degree with West, and they are still not saying that you're a professional in that field, then I don't know. It doesn't sound right. But yeah, please proceed. Continue. I hope you were able to sort it out with a letter, Sha, but continue. Yes.
What I want to tell you is this. That was a victory we just got now. So we challenge that West is wrong in their assessment, and coincidentally, the minister and IRCC decided they will settle out of court, and that they accept our plea.
That is good.
Because we challenge it. Yes, we challenge it. So my legal team challenged that, and I'm giving you that good news now. So they asked us to bring in additional documents to be presented, and we are submitting an additional document, and that's a first and foremost. They said they decided to settle out of court because we presented facts to them that the same West also assessed somebody from the same school as having masters. Same West. So why double standard? And as I spoke to you now,
wait, I'm not getting you. Did you say West assessed somebody else with the law degree and law school as having masters as a professional?
From the same school.
Wow.
From the same school, yes. That was our point of argument. So we presented that. We got that fact from that person. The person sent it to us, and we presented that to them. They just said, okay. So we settle out of court. Bring additional information in for us. Then we're going to accept that from you. So it's like they need to standardize everything. They just have IQAS, ICES, CES, West. Everybody needs to be standardized.
Everything needs to be uniform. They need to, everything needs
exactly. It's got to be uniform.
It needs to be uniform. Okay, so let's go to this. Let's not digress. Let us not digress. So today we're talking about the rural and northern immigration pilots, Canada, and a lot of people are confused.
That's correct.
A lot of people are confused about it because I've had so many people call me to say, "Oh, there's one rural thing that they are doing in Canada, and they are telling people that they can come, and they say, oh, you don't even need to have this, you don't need to have that." So I know people are confused and people are being misled. People are being misled. So that's one of the reasons why we're here to talk about it. And, KSA, I want you to give us more facts because I'm also learning. And, I also want to be able to give the right information to people who, reach out to me and say, oh, this is happening in Canada. And, I should be able to say, no, that is not what is happening. This is what exactly you need to know. So please, just give us the facts that we need to, know about RNIP. Because there are some people watching right now who are, most likely people who are in the process of coming to Canada and, they just need more information.
Okay. So basically what I'm going to do now, my computer is right opposite me now. It's in front of me. So I'm going to be bringing the facts out from my system.
Okay.
And I'm going to analyze it. So I'm going to use two communities as reference to do my analysis today.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to share the requirements. Then once I share the requirements, I share the federal requirements, the community requirements. Then I will now use two communities to do my analysis. So with those two communities, so people can have a clear understanding of what the program is all about.
Okay.
So the first thing is that the Rural Northern Immigration Pilot Program is a pilot program, meaning it's going to run for a specific number, and that is going to be for 5 years. And we have 11 communities selected for this program. 11 communities. So the community cut across British Columbia, Ontario, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. So the 11 communities
sorry, I stopped at Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan and there was one.
Okay, let me repeat myself again. Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Ontario, Alberta, and British Columbia.
I got you.
So, exactly. So the government just wants to replicate the same thing under the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program for the Paris of Canada and Central Canada. So that's what they just want to replicate. But this time around, they localize it to help the community because they are struggling in terms of getting labor into those communities and they also want to grow the population of that community. So this community, they were selected based on their population and need. So at the end of the day, the government of Canada came up with 11 communities to participate in the program. So now, so Ontario happened to have highest number out of all the provinces. So Ontario, they have about four communities selected from them. Then BC had 2, Alberta just 1, Saskatchewan 1, and Manitoba 2. So for my reference today, I'm going to be using Brandon and Sault Murray.
And where?
Sault Murray. That's SSM in Ontario. Sault Murray. Sault Murray.
Okay.
So in Ontario. So I'm going to be using them as reference for the analysis. And basically, with these 2 communities as reference, so it's like other communities replicate their criteria. So that's what's happening here now. So I'm going to go into this. So the program has 4 steps. 4 steps is involved in the program. So the first step is you need to meet the federal eligibility. That's IRCC eligibility requirements. That's number 1. Then number 2, you need to meet the community requirements. Community requirements. That's number 2.
Okay.
Then, so yes, number 3, you need to find eligible job in those communities. In those communities, you must get an eligible job. So it simply means not all jobs is open to this program. So you must get an eligible job from those communities, the participating communities.
But how will you get a job when you're in Nigeria? How would you get an eligible job when you're in Nigeria or when you're not on ground? I don't get it.
Okay. That is one of the most difficult tasks in this process. Getting an eligible job when you overseas is very, very tough. It's extremely tough. So, because the way the program is designed is community-based, so the employer really wants people that are local. People that are local. So, because those guys are easily accessible, they can interview them straight away, then process their papers for them.
Okay.
So, those abroad are disadvantaged to get job offer from the participating community. And that is a fact. That is number 1 fact. Those abroad, they don't have the chance to get job from that participating community.
They don't.
So that's number 1 fact. Yes, they don't have that chance. I'll be honest with you. So when you see some of the community criteria, then people will be able to have better understanding why opting for this program is not in their best interest. And for your information, the number of participants this program is going to be taking is very, very low. For example, the community in Abattoir classroom is just selecting 20 families.
Wow.
20 families in a year. And do you know the numbers of people that have applied to classroom?
How many?
Over 7,000 people applied. Over 7,000. 7,000.
Wow.
And they're just going to be selecting 20.
Wow. That's going to be very hard.
The same to cut across is going to be very hard. The same to cut across all other communities. They are all selecting just 100 for a year. 100 for a year. All the other communities. For example, Moose Jaw is going to be looking at 100. Brandon is looking at 100. Atona in Manitoba is looking at 100. Timmins in Ontario is looking at 100.
Wow.
So, and numbers of people applying to the program is so overwhelming that taking 100 is like not taking anything. And mind you, we're not going to blame the communities because they don't have the capacity to take large numbers. They don't have the capacity to take large numbers of immigrants. So that's why you're not going to blame them. Because I was in a meeting with Classroom in last February of this year. So I was in a meeting with them where we discussed about holidays, and they told us clearly that we don't have the capacity to take too much families into our community. So because of that, we're just going to be taking 20.
Oh, wow.
So that's why people need to challenge their effort into something that can get them results. So fact number 2 is that this community can only take limited number of participants.
Sorry to interrupt you, KSA. I think that, people who are not even on ground, people who are not in Canada are already disadvantaged, they're already disadvantaged from the onset because they're not even here. So it will be hard. So why are people in Nigeria now carrying the rumors or the gist that this thing is, like the next best thing to apply to or apply for, when a lot of people there are wouldn't even be able to get jobs or things like that?
Okay, reason for that, let me tell you the simple reason. The reason is that because the language test requirement is very low, as low as CLB4. So people felt, oh, I can't get CLB10. Let me get CLB4, then I'll be able to come to Canada. So that is just a simple reason, nothing else.
Now I understand.
So that's it.
Now I understand. Now I get it.
So that's it. So now let's go back to the requirements. So also, once you have your job offer, so you need to submit your application for recommendation by the community. So it means you must be endorsed and recommended by the community. So without that recommendation or endorsement, your application is not going to fly anywhere.
Wow.
So, and once you are endorsed or recommended by the community, then you can now apply to the federal to process your permanent residency application.
So how do you even get endorsed by the community?
Okay, for you to get endorsed by the community, you need to get a job offer from an employer in that community. Because the community has lists of employers they selected themselves. So one of the employers selected by those community must offer you a job. Then once you have a job, there is a committee set up by the community. They will review the job you are being offered. You meet the wage, you meet some of the other criteria, then they will now endorse you. So that's how it works. They will now recommend you. So without the community recommendation, you can't proceed to applying for your permanent residency. So you have to get a job offer recommended by the community, then you now apply to the federal for a permanent residency.
Okay.
So it's a wow. It's a wow. So these are some of the things those people discussing about this program will not tell anybody. See, because they want to see, Arike, let's be sincere. They want to generate traffic on their social space. So they are being economical with the truth. And that's why I'm happy I'm partnering with somebody that loves the truth and wants the facts to be laid out there. So for KSA is going to tell you guys the truth, the facts about the programs you are about engaging yourself in, so that you can know whether to pursue this program or not, and not to waste your time.
And money. So not to waste your time and money. And money.
Exactly.
Because people spend big. They spend so much money in Nigeria. I know somebody was telling me that he gave somebody 1 million naira, just to help him with the application and all of that. And like the person that you're even paying 1 million naira, that person even wants to leave Nigeria and relocate. If we knew how to relocate, won't he be in Canada?
Exactly.
Right now?
Exactly.
Yeah, these people are not even licensed. And I asked him, I said, is the guy licensed? And the person said, I don't even know. Like, how will I give 1 million naira to somebody that I don't even know is, whether it's licensed or not? No, before my cash can enter your pocket, let me see your pali, show me your certificate, let me know that you have the license.
You know one thing.
Then you must even be in Canada.
You keep telling people back home.
KSA, then you must be in Canada. If you're an immigration consultant, if I'm in Nigeria and I want to relocate, I will never employ the services of an immigration consultant in Nigeria. I'm sorry. You must be in that Canada.
Okay, you know one thing. Although as a consultant you can be in Nigeria, but
No,
they need to do
no, me. I'm saying I
very
personally.
well. Wait,
No, I personally.
Okay, it's a personal opinion. Yeah,
yes, I
yeah,
personally.
yeah. Of course, that's fine. You know, everybody back home keep asking for job offer. I always ask them one question: are people in Canada not looking for job? No, that's the question. That answers if they can get job offer or not. Are people in Canada looking for job or not? So if you can answer that question yourself, then you can go ahead with the job offer or not. So this is so simple. Honestly, it's so simple. I still don't get it. Why Nigerians are becoming they are becoming victim every day.
I think it's the desperation. I think it's
ghost consultant.
KSA is the desperation, because I feel like when they're very desperate, they don't even want to see anything else and they can believe anything. They become very gullible. Like people who are desperate to like relocate or just, they just want to move out of the country. They will believe anything anybody says to them. And, especially the ones who have the money and they say, go and bring 500,000 naira, bring 1 million naira for 2 people. They will drop the money. They will drop the money.
Arike, as per journey to Canada or relocating to Canada, you don't need to be desperate at all. You can't achieve results being desperate.
No, some people are desperate. They want to leave. They just want to relocate. They want to live where they are, be it Nigeria, be it whatever country. Some people are actually desperate
because those guys can see their level of desperation and they're going to capitalize on that. And at the end of the day, that is not a good sign.
Yeah.
That is not a good sign. So for me, I always tell people, work with a licensed consultant, do your due diligence, investigate, and work with the person. If the person is asking you to compromise, then run away from that. Even if the person is licensed, run away from that person. So that's just it. It's just out there. So people need to do their findings before committing their funds to anybody's hand.
KSA, I can't hear you. It's like it stopped.
No, I'm with you. I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now. Yeah.
I can hear you. It's
clear now. I can hear you now.
So we've talked about the process, which includes federal eligibility, community requirements, getting an eligible job from the community, recommendation, and thereafter residency application. So I'm going to be going to the requirements as per the community now. So now I'm going to use for example, it says that you need to who can apply to this program? Who can apply to this program? Listen very well, Arike. Have a qualifying work experience.
I'm listening.
Have a qualifying work experience, or I've graduated from a public funded post-secondary institution in the recommending community. So
you must have schooled in the community. So you must have even schooled in that community.
To get points, yes. Because Rural Northern Immigration Pilot is a point-based system. So if you study in the community, you have more points as against somebody overseas. Somebody overseas now, you've not studied
has already
in the
lost points.
So how do you get that?
That person has already lost points there.
Exactly. That is it. So also, you need to meet the language requirements. So for the language requirements, So based on your occupation, they categorize it. For example, if your occupation is in a managerial position, then you need to have CLB6. So Canadian benchmark of CLB6.
Okay.
So if your occupation is skill level A, for example, you are an engineer, you are a medical doctor, so you are an accountant, so you still need to be at CLB6. That's what they want, CLB6. So if your occupation is skill level B, so you need to have CLB5. So what are those in this category of CLB6? It's admin assistant, insurance broker, things like that. So those are people in skill level B. Purchasing officer, you are skill level B. So you need to have CLB5. Then, if your occupation is skill level C or D, you need to have CLB4. So it's because of this low score in highest, that is why a lot of Nigerians or people overseas are attracted to this program. So that is the reason they are attracted to the program. But
then they don't know that they don't have the full information. They don't have the full information.
Exactly. That's correct. So also you must have your credential assessed as regular assessment. So you need to assess your credentials. Then you need to be able to prove you have the proof of fund, enough money. So, and you must meet the community specific requirements. So every community have their requirements. Every one of them, they have their requirements. So that will take us to Brandon. So I'm going to use Brandon and another community in this analysis. So I'm going to be going to Brandon's. Well, yeah.
Okay, KSA. So wait, before you go to Brandon, let's quickly take a few questions and quickly acknowledge the people who are watching. I see you all. Everybody, thank you so much for joining. I see you. Hello, Sonia, my girl Chica, my boo-boo. She's here watching. She's also a YouTuber. She has a YouTube channel. You guys should please subscribe to her channel and show her some love. She's at Hello Sonia. I see my cousin Mobs. She's Omobala Ibida Kobe Ogunfora. She's my sister. She's, my big sis. I love her so much. She's always here to watch all my live videos. Ogo Kingsley, I see you. I see my brother, Aola Modulawal, has my bro, my big bro, always showing love and support as well. Amauche Onuma says, Ed, I don't know what he mean by that, but hello, hi. Olubumi Ogunle says, we are here. Hi. Ufama Brown from Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
Ogo Kingsley repping Enugu. Hello, Sonia says, hello, you're so goofy, love it. Joseph Jojo says, hi, I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. Tokumadewale, KSA, hailing, that one, the person is probably hailing you. Idowu, Agida Oladayo Oluwakemi says, hi from Ibadan, or your state, Nigeria. Damola Okpeyemi, United Kingdom. I see Oak Ridge Consulting International Education saying hi. Damilola Iwaje says, hiya. I believe Damilola Iwaje is your colleague. Is that Iwaje Immigration?
Yeah, she's my colleague. Okay, for your information, Damilola is also supporting the advocacy for the study permit.
Nice.
So she's part of the team I'm working with, yes.
That's very good.
Consult.
Yeah, because I see her. We follow each other on Instagram. And I see she's doing amazing things. So hi, Damilola, we see you.
Correct.
And she always joins, like every live video that we do, both of us, she always joins and she's always commenting. She's always in the comment section, just repping and showing love. So thank you so much. I love it when I see,
that's correct,
colleagues supporting one and, supporting each other, people in the same industries, supporting. It's always really nice to see. Folake Odunsi says the study permit process for Nigerians is appalling. It's obvious that some visa officers have personal beef for Nigerians. Well, I don't know if it's that they have beef for Nigerians. I don't sometimes I feel like these people are acting on instructions, like they've been told, once you see that green, pa pa pa. So I don't think it's a personal.
No, don't worry. We're gonna
Our,
unravel
yeah,
the
and
reason,
all of that is
the reason
going,
for
all of
refusal.
that is going to it's
Yeah,
going to stop soon, by God's grace. With people like KSA,
by God's grace, it's gonna stop.
people like KSA, people like
And Iwaje is also
yeah, people like
supporting. Then Florence of Info Place is also supporting the move.
Nice.
And we also have True Link, Toyosi. So these are my great colleagues that are supporting the move. So we're going to fight for our people and get things done for them.
Please, it's very important. Please, thank you. Oluwatosin Adebanjo, my cousin, she's here. I see her. I see my older sister, MCH, my big sis in London. Love you. She's always here, like back to back. Any live we do, she's here. Damilala Iwaje says it won't cost you your citizenship. And she says, I so love your passion. Amuche Onuma says, Uncle, take it.
No, see. Arike, Dami knows who KSA. Dami knows me very well. And I so much love Dami as well because we've been in this struggle together. We just need to get things done for our people. We have to put something on ground to achieve this result for them. And if that's what's going to be, my sister, for me, I'm ready to go for it.
Yes, don't say that. Stop it. You don't. Stop it. Stop saying that.
Okay.
Stop saying that.
Okay, let's go. Okay, ahead. Let's go ahead to Brandon.
Wait, before we go to Brandon, wait. Just a few more shout outs, then we'll go to Brandon. My school mom, Banke, hey, she was here. Fumi Ayowale, my girl, my sister, she's always here. I see you, girl. So, coach. There was a comment I wanted to read. Okay, so Agoro Oluwatoyeshe Ayomide says, if it's not a viable option, then I don't think we need to talk about it anymore. Please, Mr. KSA, what are the viable options? So this person wants to know, the options available. I believe the person is in Nigeria. I don't know. I guess. Let me just give a shout out to. Wait. Hold your answer. Hold it. Nkem, Emezie, Ejinuma says, yeah, Damola Kwemi. Can you talk briefly on owner-operator visa? We spoke about owner-operator visa on Instagram once, but we're still going to do a YouTube version. So stay tuned. You would get to see us when we put that up. Adewale Fetuga says, hello from Saskatoon. Nkem says, I think it's not country targeted. I believe if one has all ducks in place, then it would work. Nkem, it's not always like that. So, hey. Jonathan Ndubisi says, hello, sir, KSA. Ronke Niagon says, hey, Arike, Ronke here. Hi, sis. How are you? It's so good to see you here. So, KSA, before you continue, I want you to quickly address this question from Agoro Oluwatoyeshe Ayomide that says, if it's not a viable option, then I don't think we need to talk about it anymore. Please, Mr. KSA, what are the viable options?
Okay. Let's correct something from that point of view. We are discussing this because a lot of misinformation is going out there. And that's why we are doing this today. We want to educate people. I want people to know that these are the requirements for this program, because a lot of people have been carried away by the fact that you just need CLB4. So it's better we correct that impression, and that's why we are doing this. We 100% know it's not a viable option, because I've been in 2 meetings with them, with IRCC official and 2 of the communities. I argued this with them. So the viable option you have is express entry is still there for you. Province nomination is there for you. So those are good and viable options. So all you need to do is to reach out to us or to any of the good consultants to help you solve the problem. So it's
and that's why KSA
is here. Express entry pathway, and you have the province nomination as an option. Canadian Experience is still there. And also, we also have the federal skill trade. So there's a lot of other options. So that's it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's
Yes.
move on. You were going to talk about is it Brandon or something? You were going to move on.
Brandon. I'm going to
Brandon,
be
yeah,
talk.
Brandon.
So I'm going to be using Brandon for this analysis. So Brandon is a community based in Manitoba. So I'm going to use them for the analysis because most of these other communities copy from Manitoba on their criteria, on the criteria to use for selection. So a lot of them copy from Manitoba because Manitoba has been doing something similar to this. And because of that, so it's easy for them to replicate what Brandon chose as a criteria. So the first thing on Brandon, and if people back home, they have their pen, they can be doing the calculation themselves. And once we finish this program, they can go to my Instagram page. I've done the analysis on rural northern immigration pilot. The analysis is right there, so they can get it there. So the first condition for Brandon is this: applicants must have the language proficiency. So you can have a maximum of 15 points. 15 points if you have the language proficiency. So that is, if, for example, if your skill level is 0 or A and you have CLB 6, you have 15 points. If your skill level is B and you have CLB 5, you will have 15 points. If your skill level is C or D and you have CLB 4, your points will be 15. So that's what they are saying. So let's now put it into context. An applicant from Nigeria or within Canada will score 15 points. Exactly, Enrique.
Yes,
so
yes.
Please help me jot that down. So we're going to do the calculation at the end of the OC process. So 15 points. Somebody in Canada and somebody overseas. So 15, 15. So number 2 condition: if an applicant's spouse or common law partner has a language that is exceeding CLB4 in all areas, then give the person extra 8 points. So if you are married, your spouse have above CLB4, so the person will earn 8 points. So let's assume both the foreign counterparts and somebody in Canada, they are both married.
So they both
be
get
on 23 points now. 8. So they're going to be on 23 points. So now let's go to the C criteria. Applicant has completed a post-secondary program in Brandon, Manitoba. You have completed a post-secondary education in Brandon, Manitoba within the past 12 months. That is a minimum of 2 years duration. You see the condition. You must have studied in Brandon within the last 12 months, and the program is 2 years duration. That is the condition. Now, they now says you're going to have 10 points.
Wow.
10 points for studying in Brandon. And your studies meet those criteria. So somebody in Brandon will now have 33 points. 33 points. So somebody in Nigeria has 23 points.
It doesn't.
Yes.
It doesn't make sense.
No, we are still coming. So not yet to the finality. We've not finished. So now, the D part of the question now says, if applicable, applicant spouse or Brandon, your wife, husband study in Brandon, give extra 5 points. Give extra 5 points.
Wow. Wow.
So for somebody that's peradventure in Brandon as a student working in Brandon, and the wife is also in Brandon, we'll be having how many points now? So we are on 38 points.
38, yes.
So somebody in Nigeria is still having 23 points.
Nigerian has 23. The person in Nigeria has 23. This person in Brandon has 38.
38 to 23. Good. So criteria here now. At the time of your application, the applicant is authorized to work and is currently employed, receiving wage in Brandon. At the time of your application, at the time you are applying, you are working in Brandon. So, Manitoba or within the geographical boundary of Brandon, you are working in Brandon. So, give that person 20 points.
How many? 20?
20 points. And you, with a job offer from the company, and you have a job offer from that company, 20 points.
That's 58 points.
Yes, 58 points.
And the other person is on 23.
58 points. Exactly. 58 and 23. So now, F, at the time of your application, the applicant has had a full-time paid job for at least 6 consecutive months. 6 consecutive months in Brandon. Again, in Brandon. So, in the past 3 years, so award 5 points. Award 5 points.
Wow.
So somebody in Brandon that has all these requirements is on how many points now?
63. 63.
Points. So our fellow
on 23.
23 points.
The difference is clear.
So we are still going.
We are still going. This is not the end.
So now point criteria H. Criteria H. At the time.
G. I think we're on G.
The applicant's spouse.
Yes, I think we're on G.
Is it? No. We are on H. We are on H. So we are on H now. Oh, let's just keep going.
Okay.
At the time of application, if applicable, the applicant's spouse or common law partner has demonstrated work experience or post-secondary education that could fill Brandon labor need. Look at the caveat, fill Brandon labor need. So, as advertised on their website, advertised in career section of the company, or listed by Statistics Canada, give that person extra 1 point. Extra 1 point.
Oh, just 1 point.
Just 1 point. For your spouse, having work experience
that could fill Brandon labor need. So that's 60. Altogether, the person gets 64 for now.
Exactly. So, and our people in Nigeria, 23. Okay. So now, the next criteria, at the time of your application, the applicant has lived in Brandon. The applicant has lived in Brandon or the geographical boundaries of Brandon, RNIP, at least 6 consecutive months in the past 3 years.
Oh, wow.
So you must have lived in Brandon for 6 consecutive months in the last 3 years. So give that person extra 15 points.
So
we are on 79.
On 79.
And this is a point-based system. Points-based system. Okay. And our people back home, they are still on 23.
23.
On 23.
We can't work out.
Okay. So other criteria, if applicable, at the time of the application, the applicant's spouse or common law partner live in Brandon in the last 6 consecutive months in the past 3 years. Give another extra 5 points.
Wow.
So we are looking at 84 now.
84.
So this is Usain Bolt and Wu now. we are looking at Usain Bolt and who?
Usain Bolt and an old man. Usain Bolt and an old man.
Okay. So now, the last criteria, at the time of the application, the applicant and, or if applicable, the applicant's spouse or common law partner have an existing connection to Brandon with a minimum of 2 years. So what they are saying there is that if you have relatives in Brandon,
okay,
you have connection to Brandon, either parents or relative in Brandon, so they are asked to, you can earn as high as 30 points maximum.
Wow.
30 points for having relatives in Brandon. A maximum of 30 points.
So someone who schooled there and has met all these other criteria and has a relative there, it's plus 30. So that's 114. Let's even assume the person in Nigeria has a relative there, you know, so that person will be on 53 points. That's far.
That's correct.
That's too far from 114.
So can you see? Exactly. And this is the point-based system. No, on fairness, so where do you see you getting in this program? And every other communities copy most of the criterion from Brandon. So that's why I'm using Brandon as my reference. So it's cut across all other communities that way as well.
Wow.
So technically, as a point-based system, you are hedged out already. And when you look at the conditions they are looking at, you need to have job offer from the community. Job offer from the community. And most employers are not willing to offer you a job if you're outside of country.
Yep, of course.
Because they need somebody that can connect local. They want people that are local.
People here, Seth, they are still looking for work. The people here are still looking for work.
Exactly.
So talk less of somebody who is abroad.
Exactly.
So KSA, I think we can stop there because we've gone on for over 1 hour. I wanted us to do 1 hour today, and then we can come back here again. I don't know, maybe on Friday or over the weekend, and we'll do another so that we don't, you know, take too much of people's time. We've done 1 hour 12.
That's correct. That's correct.
And so that we also don't give out all the information at once. So I think we can continue.
Okay, basically, let me just.
So we'll just wrap it up. Yeah.
Yes. So basically, what that just like all other programs, all other communities in this program have this almost same criteria with Brandon. So some of the communities also says you need to have, if you have driver's license, either from abroad or within the community, you're going to be getting extra points.
Okay.
So that's just it. So basically, you need a job offer from the community employer. Then relying on your English test alone will not get you here under this program. So people should try and put their effort into programs that can make them to be successful, rather than chasing programs that will not have any value to them. And also, they should stop listening to not everything on social space they should consume. I can tell you more than 90% of what people turn on social space are misleading.
Yeah, you're right. And so people need to also learn to do their own research.
Authority in the space. Exactly. So, Sarike, thanks, and I'm so happy joining you today. So for next week, October 10, they should join me on my Instagram page where I'm going to be bringing an expert.
Yes. I wanted you to quickly talk about that as well. Yeah, please quickly tell us more about what you're doing on your page, because you sent me the poster. So let them know.
Okay, October 10, next Saturday at 6 o'clock Nigerian time. So I'm going to bring in him, an immigration officer of 15 years with IRCC, to discuss about misrepresentation and how to overcome misrepresentation. So we want to look at it from the officer's perspective now. And people can ask her a lot of questions, like the study permits refusal we are experiencing now. She's an officer. People should just throw questions at her. She's more than willing to give them answer. So currently,
we'll be
she
there.
has resigned and
We'll
she's working. She's working as a consultant as well now. So people can join us next Saturday, and they're going to be hearing live from her. So thanks, Arike, for this opportunity.
Wait, let me just put your let me put your Instagram page at KSA Immigration, right?
That's correct. At KSA Immigration, that's correct.
Okay, so you guys follow at KSA Immigration. I put his handle on the comment section. Follow him on Instagram, and on the 10th of October, you guys get ready. At what time? What time Nigerian time?
6 p.m. Nigerian time. 6
p.m. Okay, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. He's going to have a, retired Canadian immigration officer who worked, in Canadian immigration for 15 years. So she'll be able to answer all your questions. If you have questions, if you've been refused before, come there, ask questions. Don't even be afraid to ask any questions. And
yes, you should not be afraid.
Yeah.
It's their right. They can challenge anything. They should not be afraid. So thanks a lot, Arike.
No problem. We'll be here again next.
You next week as well.
We'll be here next week for to finish up what we started, and I promise you we'll be able to answer all your questions. I see questions are still coming up. I see you guys, but we have to go now. Thank you so much, KSA. Thank you. I'm still going to be here. I'm just going to put this on mute. I'll be back here. I just want to quickly go and sort out my kids. I'll be back here just to talk to some of my people. I'm not going to answer any immigration related questions because I'm not the pro. You're the pro. So all that will be next.
I know.
You're the pro. So but I'll come back here just to connect with people watching. Some people are going to join late, so I'll just be here to connect with them, when they join. But I'm going to put this on mute for now and go and sort out my kids, and I'll come back. So if you want to connect with me, you want to chat with me, you want to talk to me afterwards, I will be back here. But KSA has to go now. And I'll come back and say bye to you. KSA, thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate you. Appreciate everything that you always, do on this platform. You always come here with good advice, and you're always very straightforward. You say it as it is. If you guys also if you need an immigration consultant, feel free to reach out to him. Reach out to him for consultations. Even if you've been refused before, talk to him about it. He's an immigration consultant, so he would let you know if there's a way forward with your application. He's on Instagram. Please follow him on Instagram. I will be back here. I'm not going to turn off this video. I'll just mute it for a little bit. I want to sort out my kids, and then I'll come back and connect with you. So if you want to connect with me, you can stay back. But if you have to leave, then it's bye from me to you for now. But if you're staying back, I'll see you guys in a bit. I love you guys. See you soon. Hello, everybody. I am back here. Hope you guys are doing great. So I took a break. I had to go and sort my kids out. And I said I was going to come back to say, bye-bye to anybody or to connect with anyone who wanted to connect with me. KSA will be back again next week, and we will continue the conversation from where we stopped. And you can bring your questions here next week to ask questions. But thank you so much for sticking with me till the very end. And I see Uchman J says, hi all. Hey, how you doing? I know somebody mentioned earlier on, Kenichi Ajayi says, no audio. There was no audio because there was nobody talking, because I had to leave here to go and sort out my children. But I'm back, to say thank you to everyone who tuned in, and to also tell you guys I love you. Stay safe. 1 second. Okay, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate you guys staying till the very end. Thank you so much. I do not take this for granted. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me at Lady Arike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed here, please do so. And tell your friends to also subscribe. Thank you so much. I have to go. There's still 4 people here. I, would have loved to know who the last 4 people staying are. So if you would like to let me know who you are, just, leave a comment and say, hey, I'm here. I know Uchman J is still here. Who else is still here? The 4 people here still showing love and support. Thank you so, so much. I love you all. See you next week. Bye.